Imagine being on the receiving end, whilst at work, of, I'm your boss, you do what I say. It's not a very nice conversation to have there, and that person is probably leaving really soon. You can avoid this situation. If this is you as the manager, it's really easy to avoid this with your team. Companies have to make changes, everybody knows that, right? Processes change, but newsflash, people hate change, right? So how can you deliver it to them with the impact of I'm in charge, do your job, but without being a dick? Essentially, all you have to do is say, hey, the role in which you currently perform is changing. It's going to change. These are the changes that we're doing. This is the singular reason for that. Are you on board? Are you still on board with the company's mission? Are you willing to do that? Or are you not? And that's okay. If you don't want to anymore, here's the door, feel free. I'm not forcing you to do something you don't want to do, but this is the change the business is going to be making. Are you on board with that? That's essentially it. You're giving them you're not forcing anyone to do anything. You have given them a choice to either stay as part of the team with the change that's happening, or if your direction as the company has changed from the direction that this person believes they should be going in, you then part ways, and that's it. And that's the choice they now get. It's not, you do what I say because I'm in charge. It's, hey, would you rather stay with the company and change with us, or would you rather stay here? And that's okay. This exact thing is happening with a company at the moment, and it's such a silly thing because the ethics behind the decision of a company that I'm talking about, they have just doubled their corporate booking rates, and now these people feel, the people selling the corporate events feel a little bit disheartened by it because the value's no longer there. If I were this company, the way that I would have approached this is definitely sell big corporates, bigger packages. 100% sell rich people rich things, because they'll pay 10 times more, so actually give them 10 times more, but that's the secret. If you sell anything, you cannot sell a different group of people the same thing for a different price. However you want to call it, racism, favoritism, whatever, it's unethical. You cannot charge a different price for the same product. It's not happening. And so, what do? You just offer more value if you want to charge more. That's it. So a big corporate event, you might also do food, drinks, additional services, products that they get to take home. You can do all of these things that are unique, bespoke, personalized, which you can then charge double, 10x for, right? But then the other people who don't want that, who don't have the money to afford that, and who you still want to serve without, ruining your company's ethos, can still do that. And so you just have different tiers. I know it sounds really simple, and if you want more of one type of person to go on one sort of tier, then fair enough, then you do that. Or you just get rid of it, you don't put different people into different categories. That's my recommendation for this anyway. So yeah, I've had to do it many times where we've had to up the prices or change processes or whatever, and you talk with the team about the change that's being made and you say, are you still on board? And if you are, and most of the time they are, they stay on board. And if they're not, it's the right time to part ways before things get messy. That's the trick. You don't end up with a fight, you end up with a discussion and a willingness to separate and say, cool, well, from this date it's going to change, so that'll be the day that we then part ways, and that's it. Have a great time, and they won't leave talking shit about it. Alright, have a great day, guys. Peace.